Lakini kuna wale watu wasio walikuwa wanapenda kusolve every problem spiritually. Even a physical problem ilikuwa inapewa tu a spiritual solution. For example, unapata mtu asomangi, very lazy character. Ni maombi tu 24/7. Na anaamini tu atapita. Akianguka anaona kuwa hiyo ni majaribu ya shetani, na actually ni jua sikizangi nyimbo za Illuminati. I don't know whether in your school you had such characters. Mtu hata akianguka mtihani asikiangi vibaya, jua najua huko mbinguni wa kwanza atakuwa wa mwisho na wa mwisho atakuwa wa kwanza. Very comfortable. Sasa ni kujeni mtupe just a spiritual solution to this problem. Nyi wasewa mwenye mlikuwa mnatuambia sijui Freemason na Illuminati. Right now wasewa Freemason wamefungiwa ofisi. Ati hawana pesa. We thought you said that nyinyi ndio mnajua hawa wasewa kuna pesa mingi sana na hiyo pesa ni ya kutoka kwa shetani. Well, the same week kuna raia fulani, president wa Finland, amekuja anakaa tu kama mzungu fulani random. Very random mzungu. Huyu president alikuwa amekuja kulaunch kitabu yake pale UN. So among the launches zenye alifanya ni hapo UN. Kitabu inaitwa The Triangle of Power, Rebalancing the New World Order. Sijui kama watu wa CU mmesikia hiyo jina. Mmesoma hiyo topic tena? Umeona mahali kumeandikwa New World Order. Alafu in the same week mtu amekuja kulaunch kitabu iko na jina New World Order. Ndio kanisa ya Freemason inafungwa. Hiyo spiritually inamaanisha nini? Na by the sewasiwa alienda wapi? Kuna vile mlikuwa mnajua hizo demonic signs nini. I'd really like to meet you nijue mnaendelea aje na kutafuta hizi demonic signs. Waruya na chakura. So apparently 10 lawyers from Bungoma were taken ill to Sirisia sub-county hospital for food poisoning. Kumbe the 10 of them had taken some kumbe that were not okay. So they bought some kumbe that were tested and found to be toxic from a local vendor in Sirisia market. So you can imagine there's a mzee who has to go to his wife and answer like ametoka wapi, amekuwa wapi hizo siku zote. Kumbe the guy has been in hospital after taking some kumbe that were intoxicated. No, mama shikanda. Tulikuwa na wafura pale Sirisia sokoni. Tukafinya ukali kumbe na strungi tukicheza tu draft. Kumbe zile kumbe zilikuwa mbaya. Na kuambia tulisokoro na tumbo tumeharisha tukajipata huko Sirisia hospitalini. Well, waluya mnauza aje kumbe nguya zoa termites hizo muitata pia hiyo mnauza. Sizo ni vitu huwa tunaokota kukinyesha. Like sometimes waluya huwa tunawataka kuwatetea lakini jameni inakuwa ngumu. Waluya mapenzi yenu na chakula mnanunua aje nguya surely. But Kenyans, we cannot live without you lawyers. Siaya Governor Orengo has been left out of a State House meeting with Ruto. That is according to the Daily Nation. Well, Orengo had written to the president requesting for development projects for Siaya County. While he was writing that, it should be remembered that Orengo has been one of the critics of the broad-based government and is being quoted saying that he believes that no one should kneel down to those in the authority to get development. Orengo wrote a letter to the president on April of 17th requesting for a consultative meeting between a delegation from Siaya led by himself and the president to discuss on key development matters for the county. But now, this is where it gets juicy. After his recent matamshi against the broad-based government that have not been taken so lightly on both sides, whether from the side of government or even from Baba's side, the meeting was cancelled and Siaya MPs opted to get an alternative way to reach the president's ear. On Sunday, Opiyo Wandayi chaired a meeting with a majority of the Siaya MPs to discuss on priority projects that were to be discussed with the president on the 13th, either 13th or 14th of May. Well, while the governor was not part of the people who were involved in the meeting, the MPs have denied that they did not involve him in the meeting, saying that Orengo has been out of the country. It should be remembered what Orengo's words were during the burial of Raila Odinga's bodyguard. He told them that it's time we tell the leaders the truth, and if we don't, then we are taking this country to the dogs, because when it comes to development is a right and not a favor that one is seeking. Well, his counterpart, Dr. Orengo, no, Dr. Odinga, who is his senator actually, said that those who are against the broad-based governments were vomiting on those in the broad-based government, and why wouldn't they step outside and vomit from there? Well, Orengo has been isolated by Raila's close allies for his recent criticism on the broad-based government. And actually, Badi and Alia claimed that ODM members in government are speaking the mind of Raila. But now, in as much as someone like Orengo might want to move away from the broad-based government and say that he's not a part of it, he represented the government in the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. He has dined with them. So kama mtu ulimfunza, ulishamuonjesha asali mara ya kwanza, what do you expect when they come to you needing your help or trying to make sure that you draw to a certain line, but now you are not cooperating? It will always get messy and with casualties. And casualties are our people, because pahali wawili wakipigana, nyasi ndio inaumia, watu wa Siaya ndio wataumia. Understanding alcohol is a very difficult thing. It's simple yet difficult. Well, for me, I like to think of alcohol as simply fermented sugar. I mean, we get alcohol as a result of fermenting sugar, and sugar can be from different types. That's why we have wine, we have beer, we have the hard stuff, the spirits, the whiskeys, the vodkas. So we start with wine. Wine comes as a result of fermenting fruits. We can put pineapples, grapes, strawberries, blueberries in that category. They come up with wine. Then we have beers, which are usually fermented cereals, polysaccharides, barley, maize, wheat, oat. Well, then there comes hard liquor. Hard liquor is usually majorly in three categories: whiskey, gin, and vodka. All these three are usually spirits, and the ABV range is usually 35 to 50%. Let's start with gin. Gin is usually a neutral spirit from mashed grains. Underline the word mashed. And that spirit, that neutral spirit, is usually passed through botanicals to give it flavor. Whiskey, on the other hand, uses malted grain, and then the malted grain is mashed and later distilled. So it has a characteristic taste of its own. Vodka is also as a result of fermented grain, fruits, or grape, or potatoes. It actually has no definite taste. Usually you'll find that vodka is used in most cases where people are making cocktails. With counterfeit alcohol, it's all about imported ethanol. Do you think if these people are using imported ethanol and then wana kutengenezea a fake gin, a fake Gilbis gin, a fake chrome gin or chrome vodka, do you think that they are using the normal fermentation process of grain or even fruits or whatever it is that they are fermenting to get their spirit? Wow, you just import ethanol, kuja changanya, mix to the volumes that are needed and then sell it. I mean, if that's the thing that walevi wanauziwa, why wouldn't one trust their own homemade Moratina or Changa or even Busa more than that drink that you're being sold at the Kaloko, but with a 60% chance of it being counterfeit? Sieri niji, unajua anasema mwiba wa kujidunga hauambiwi pole. That should be food for thought.